If there are any memories you try hard to forget which still produce remorse inside, making you regret, remember, you cannot change the past. You cannot recorrect the past. Repenting over one's faults simply multiplies the result of that bad karma.
Some create new things to enjoy. Some make dangerous weapons and drugs using their skills. It was a skeleton ghost running through the sky. About 60,000 blazing iron sledgehammers were hitting him on his face, breaking his head up and opening it.
Namo Buddhaya! You have now come to the world news and the Buddha's great message session, where we read the news that happens around the world and what lessons we can learn from these news according to the Supreme Buddha's teachings. My name is Dinu Daham and today I'm here with Diana. There may be many deeds that one repents when thinking of their past. Their repentance is unwise consideration, ayuniso manasikara, the breeding ground for unwholesomeness. Repenting over one's faults simply multiplies the result of that bad karma. But if one understands one's faults, honestly accepts them as faults, and corrects oneself so as not to repeat the same mistake in the future, such is considered development in the Buddha's teachings. Though one's unwholesome deeds may have already created much bad karma, still, if one practices Dhamma, one can surpass karma, because the Dhamma is much more powerful. When Kate decided to quit Country Line's drug trading, she nearly lost her life. She told the dealer she worked with that she wanted to go home and started packing. But when she tried to text her mother to tell her she was coming home, she was shot by one of the dealers she had been working with. Kate, who was 17 at the time, managed to get to the hospital and was in a coma for 8 days. The impact of the shooting had lasting consequences, and she will have to take medication for the rest of her life. While recovering in the hospital, Kate was spotted by social services at the St. Gilles Trust, a charity that helps young people facing severe disadvantage. So meritorious friends, if there are any memories you try hard to forget which still produce remorse inside, making you regret, remember, you cannot change the past. You cannot recorrect the past, but you can change your life at the present. Let go of all your faults. Correct yourself. Make a strong determination not to repeat your past mistakes and continue to develop wholesome qualities. Go for refuge in the Noble Triple Gems wholeheartedly. Observe and protect the precepts as you would your own life. Thereafter, you may consider yourself as a newly born person. Now it's a new life. Start it from the beginning. Change your world by changing your path. Fill your life with merits. Avoid unwholesome deeds. Practice the Supreme Dhamma. Practice giving without a limit. Give what you like the most. Spread boundless loving kindness to all beings in all directions. Recollect the endless qualities of our great teacher, the Supreme Buddha, who eradicated remorse forever. Contemplate the impermanence of life and develop insightful wisdom. And at the end of each day, look back on your new life and fill your mind with happiness over the merits you've collected. Those merits and that pure happiness will open the doors of heaven for you.
Namo Buddhaya. My name is Deanna. Humans have the ability to do something well, to carry out a task with predetermined results, often within a given period of time and energy. This ability is called a skill. Each of us has a different skill. Some use their skills for their job. Some people help others and do social services using their skills. Some create new things to enjoy. Some make dangerous weapons and drugs using their skills. Like this. While some people use their skills for good, some use it for bad. For those who do good, their skills are a blessing to their lives. And those who do bad, their skills ruin their lives. Let's watch the news now.
China is expanding its capacity to store and launch nuclear missiles, U.S. scientists say. Satellite images from Xinjiang province in the west of the country suggest it is building a nuclear missile silo field. A report from the Federation of American Scientists, FAS, says U.S. defense officials have expressed concern about China's nuclear buildup. It is the second new silo field reported to be under construction in western China in the last 2 months. The site could house about 110 silos, which are underground facilities used for the storing and launching of missiles.
One day, our Venerable Arahant Mugalanatero was coming down from Gijakuta mountain. And our Venerable Mugalanatero saw a creature. It was a skeleton ghost running through the sky. About 60,000 blazing iron sledgehammers were hitting him on his face, breaking his head up and opening it. The creature was screaming with so much pain, but could not escape. After some time, his head would heal. Then again, blazing iron sledgehammers would strike his head. This process is endless. Seeing this, our Arahant Mugalanatero felt so much pity. Venerable Bhante thought, "Oh, what a life! It's a real tragedy." Later, our great teacher, Supreme Buddha, said that ghost has been suffering like that for thousands of years due to a bad experiment he did on one of his previous lives. If an untrue person has knowledge or a skill, he will use it for his own loss. One day, he will destroy his wisdom. He will also destroy his innate goodness and ruin his whole life. Therefore, my dear Dhamma friends, we should never be proud of our knowledge or skill. We should never misuse them or experiment without considering its result. If we harm beings in order to perform an experiment, all evil done will return to us someday. On that day, we will have to face it with tears and pain. We will see you all next week. Teruan Saranay Namo Buddhaya.